Hi everyone, it's me Cindy, and I am here to share with you all some quick go-to tools to have if you are a beginner scrapbooker or a card maker and or crafter in general. And I would recommend that you have a very good trimmer is the first thing. I have gone through so many trimmers, it's unreal. But I would recommend that you find either one from Stampin' Up! Or one from Fiskars. The Fiskars trimmers are amazing. I love my Fiskars trimmer. So right there I'm just sharing with y'all, and I bought that actually with the coupon. Next is the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. It's not a must-have, but I really love using it because if I don't have glue or a runner on hand, I just staple it onto my project. And the staples are really small and can be hidden really well. I love these Tim Holtz scissors. They cut chipboard, they cut through lots of pieces of paper, through leather. So a good pair of scissors is a good thing to have. And all these items that I'm showing, I bought with coupons at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. That was Glossy Accents that I showed just previously, and that's a good glue to have. It dries clear, so it's really good to just have on hand. And then there are some tweezers. Those you don't have to have tweezers. I just love having any kind of tweezers. You don't have to have those kind. Then a glue runner or a glider, you know, to have on hand, like a dot runner, you know, tape dot runner or whatever they're called. I don't even know. Any kind, small or big, is good to have on hand for those projects where you feel that glue's not going to work. You can just use your tape runner and tape it down. Here is some, oh, that's my heat gun. Heat gun is good if you do mixed media or if you do embossing on your projects. A heat gun is really good because it dries off your projects really fast. You don't need a corner chomper or a corner rounder, but I do love to have it for project life. That a corner rounder is really good to have so you can make your own project life cards. And there you can see I'm showing y'all the 1/8 inch that I use for my project life cards. The Crop-A-Dile over on the side I don't really use. I was just showing y'all that that was something I bought, but you don't have to have it unless you really enjoy using eyelets or you use leather or something really thick. But a regular hole punch would work just the same. So it's not a must-have. This is an X-Acto corner rounder that I first bought at Walmart, and it works really good, but it's hard to press down, and you can only do one sheet at a time. So I found that I just wanted the corner rounder, the big one. This is the 1-inch circle punch. I do use it all the time to make my own embellishments. I love using it to make my own flare badges and cork embellishments. So a circle punch that's like 1 inch to 1.5 inch is really good to have on hand. Also, a stamping block. I recommend that you would go with the big stamping block if you're first starting off so that you don't have to buy a million small ones. And the big one is good for small stamps and big stamps alike. So I'm just showing you some of the stamping blocks that I purchased before I actually got around to purchasing the big one. And I should have just bought the big one to begin with, and it would have saved me some money. So yeah, definitely think about getting the big one first so you can just have that one and use it for all your stamps. And then the ink that I use is Memento Ink, and I'll share that with y'all here in a bit. I'm a little bit ahead of myself here. I would also recommend that you maybe use like the Fiskars, the big Fiskars, you know, sponge ink, not ink pad, but stamping pad. It would work really good too, but I don't have that one. So here I'm just showing the Memento ink that I buy. It's the Tuxedo Black ink, and it works really well with all of your stamped images. It does not smear with Copic use, and it dries really fast, and it doesn't stain your images at all. So I love using Memento ink, but I would recommend that you buy a refill. I have used 3 ink pads in just 2.5 years, so that's not bad. It lasts quite a bit, and I use it all the time. But I would much rather have the refill so that I can not have to buy the ink pads every single time. I just haven't been able to find the refill in stock at my Hobby Lobby or my Michael's. So I might just have to order that online. But that's the best ink that I have found so far for me. So then the scoreboard that I use is a Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I did buy the it comes with a bone folder, but I bought one separately but I should have just bought one of these polymer clay tools, because the little stylus on the tip works really well for not only scoring but also for flower making. So I would recommend that you just buy like this one tool here that you can use for multiple things, not just for using it as a scoring tool. So that's what I use as my scoring tool. And that's, what am I going into next? Paper collections. I'm like so lost. So for paper, when you begin crafting or scrapbooking, I, for one, bought all this kind of paper and these paper pads and 12 by 12 paper pads that I still haven't used. I find that I gravitate more towards paper collections or paper kits versus the 12 by 12 paper, because in the paper kit you get stickers, you get some project life cards sometimes, you get all these different kinds of things with your paper kits, and they at Hobby Lobby they're only $9.99 and you can use a 40% off coupon. So I find that I use kits more than I use my 12 by 12 paper, because I can get more out of the kit than I can out of the 12 by 12 paper, I feel. And so this is just a Bow Bunny paper that I'm sharing with y'all, that I bought individual papers, and I still haven't used it. I will try to use it this fall. I will try to be doing a kill a kit or kill a paper kit, because I really need to use it. It's like 2.5 years old already. But that is all that I wanted to share with y'all. I hope that this helps you all in starting off your crafting, hobby. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.